Let me tell you a little story about my father, whose name was Fabian Agu, and he passed on 16 years ago. I call him the greatest man that ever lived. It wasn't about money, it wasn't about how wealthy he was. It was about his influence on people. He wasn't a dictator. It wasn't necessarily about having to enforce his authority on us, but it was the ability to be able to communicate his personality, his culture, his tradition to all of us as his children. Even in his absence, we carried on with his vision. He wanted everybody to go to school. He was father to all. He was a father to nation, as we would like to refer to him. Now, in understanding leadership, it is important that we first of all define who is a leader. A leader is a man or a woman or an individual who is able to get other people or other person to begin to do what they are actually doing. So a leader must first of all be doing, then others will follow. So a leader is an influencer. In other words, a leader should be able to produce after his or her kind. And that's what leadership is, especially in the context of the family. Now, there are different characteristics or different things that guide or make for a good leader. A good leader must have a culture. A good leader must have a tradition. A good leader must have a pattern. A good leader must have a structure and a system. And that's what this is about. There is something that a good leader is known for. By mere mentioning of his name, there are synonyms. There are things that are synonymous or consistent with this leader. And that should be passed on to the followers of this leader, which means there is a vision. Now, what is the vision of a leader? There are different kinds of leadership style. There is a leader who is empathic, and then there is a leader who is a dictator. Now, who is a dictator? A dictator is one who I'd like to refer to as the Lord of the Manor. His word is final. He is not particularly concerned about other people's opinion. It is his opinion and that's it. His word is final. However, on the other side, the other leader is empathic. He cares about other people's opinion. He cares about other people's feelings. He's able to get their own opinion. They're working together, but the other one is dishing out authority or dishing out a script solely written by him. Now, let me be clear about this. The fact that a leader is a dictator does not mean that he is not a strong leader. There's a difference between a strong leader and a good leader. He may be a strong leader, he may be a good leader, but guess what? Do we get the result done? Who gets it done better? As a leader, your home is not a demilitarized zone. Your home is not the barracks. Kings, let's do better. I'm Aman Naagu, and most of you know me as MC Amana.